George, welcome to Mansfield Town Football Club. What are your main reasons for signing on loan until the end of the season from Charlton Athletic?
Well, the club come in for me probably about 2 days ago, and it's a bit of a no-brainer. Obviously, the squad of players that you've got here and the ambitions. Yeah, it was a no-brainer for me to come to Mansfield today.
What attracted you?
What attracted me? Just getting some game time. I need to get some minutes under my belt. I need to get solid game time. So hopefully get a few goals to my name as well, and that's sort of my main reason for wanting to come today.
What's your season been like at Charlton Athletic?
So far this season, I started a few games. I think I started the first 4 or 5, playing out of position for most of them, which was another reason for me wanting to sort of go out and see if I can sort of make a name for myself in midfield. But yeah, it's been alright. I haven't left on bad terms. I have nothing but love for the club, and I'm very grateful for everything they've done for me. And the manager there, Lee, has done a lot for me, and I'm very grateful. I haven't got a bad word to say about anyone there.
You arrive here with an excellent pedigree, not only from Charlton Athletic, your schooling down there in London, but also from your family football heritage.
I've got a bit of a family football heritage. A lot of the Stags fans may know my brother. Played against him a few times, Tom Lapslie. Obviously plays for Colchester. Also my granddad played for England schoolboys. So yeah, football's definitely in the blood.
And 2 seasons ago at Charlton Athletic, you had a fabulous season, didn't you? Tell us about it in League One when you got promoted to the Championship.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that season. It's probably my best season of my career so far, most enjoyable season of my career so far. Just got a lot of game time, got a lot of opportunities, which I'm very grateful for, and obviously just enjoyed it. Yeah.
Why was it such a productive season for you on an individual basis and also that of the team?
Yeah, obviously collectively we got promotion, which was the goal from the very start. Going to Wembley was a massive high point. Winning Young Player of the Year, my name alongside some of the other players that have won it, is quite a proud moment for me. Yeah.
And it was a season in which you played Mansfield twice in the FA Cup.
Yeah, and Mansfield were good when we played them, both times to be fair, but especially when we played here, Mansfield were very good that day, yeah.
Speaking more generally, what have the last 6, 7, 8 months been like for you in the current climate?
Yeah, been ups and downs. Obviously with the virus, was during lockdown, it was hard to stay sane sometimes. But yeah, I suffered a little injury just before that as well, which meant I was out a little bit and didn't let me get as much game time as I'd hoped. But yeah, I've come back. I feel fresh. I feel fit, and I'm just ready to go.
Let's speak a bit more about you. And it's unusual for a player of your age, 23, to have a bachelor's degree under his belt, so to speak. You've got it in sports science and coaching.
Yeah, something I'm very proud of, to be honest. My granddad always pushed my education, and my granddad is a top man, to be fair. He used to drive me to and from training, and yeah, I'm very grateful that he's helped me, and he also helped me along with the degree.
What sort of different insight does that give you, having a degree in sports science as well as being a professional footballer?
Yeah, definitely. I learned a lot about my body during that doing that degree. That 3 years, it was a tough 3 years doing the degree, but in that 3 years, I feel I've definitely come out knowing more about myself and knowing more about how I can improve myself from it.
What have you learnt from that? What advantages does it give you, perhaps?
Diet, just anything really, like what sort of gyms to do, like what rehab's best process, things you should avoid, like when I had my hamstring injury, things I should avoid after that, and things I need to do to keep on top of it. So like for me, I had a tendon injury, so I know I've got to do loads of isometric holds. It's just an example of something I've learned from the course.
Back to your move here, George. What has the Charlton Athletic management staff said to you ahead of this move? And similarly, what have the Mansfield Town management said to you?
Yeah, just had an honest conversation with Lee Bowyer and Steve Gallen, and all 3 of us was in agreement that I need to play this year. I need game time. So that was sort of a quick conversation had, and then sort of, if anybody wants you, go and find who you want to play for, sort of thing. And then yeah, Gaffer rang me, and he was telling me about the group of lads, good group of lads, which obviously really appealed to me. A lot of the boys similar age to me, which I'm looking forward to get to meet them all tomorrow. So yeah, it was bit of a no-brainer to come here, to be honest.
I understand also this morning, before you arrived here at the One Call Stadium to speak to us, that you've been to the training ground. It's quite some setup.
Yeah, it's unreal, to be fair. When I turned up, I couldn't believe it. I was like, in many ways, probably one of the best training grounds I'm probably going to train at. So yeah, I'm very, very happy and very delighted to see the training ground like that.
How much of a difference can that make as a player, having a training ground of that quality with such facilities?
Yeah, I think the facilities are everything. I think that's sort of like, that's the level you're going to train at. And obviously I didn't go inside because we're still waiting on the COVID test results, but yeah, the level, like the food, the canteen and the gyms also plays a massive part on how you develop and how you play.
Let's speak more about football. What can we come to expect of you on the field?
I'll run very hard. I'll give everything I've got and hopefully bring some quality in the final third. Gaffer said he wants that from me. He wants me to play in a higher role, midfielder, so he's hopefully expecting, well, he's expecting assists and goals, so something I'm trying to add to my game this season.
Without wishing to box you in, what type of midfielder are you?
Box to box, yeah. I'd say if you had to like pick me one midfielder, I'd be box to box, and I'll just give everything.
What are you wanting to achieve here, George?
Just get a lot of game time. Yeah, obviously collectively as a team have a good season. I don't want to put no pressure on what the aims are or the targets are for the season, but yeah, just individually plenty of game time, goals, assists, and collectively just have a good season.
What have you heard about League Two, and what differences are you anticipating from League One football and the Championship?
Yeah, as I say, I think League Two's very good quality. I've watched a lot of games, obviously, with my brother being at Colchester. Differences, probably the main difference I saw from going from League One to Champ last year was in the final third in Championship. They're just clinical. Like if you give them two chances, they're going to score one. Whereas in League One, you can get away with one or two. But yeah, I'm expecting it to be. It's a tough league. I'm not going to walk in and have my own way. It's definitely a challenge that I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into and get going.
I imagine the first aim is to claim a starting shirt.
Yeah, 100%. Don't expect to come straight in and start. I feel like you've got to earn your stripes. So yeah, we'll see where we go. My first day in training tomorrow. Hopefully, get in and show what I can do.
And what do you like fitness-wise?
No, yeah, I'm ready to go. Haven't missed a training session and been in every squad this season. So yeah, ready to go. Got a lot of minutes under my belt so far.
Ready for Saturday even, if called upon?
I'm ready if called upon, but as I say, I don't expect to walk straight into the team. I think by all accounts, boys have had a good start. Results just hasn't gone their way at the minute.
Finally, George, sum up this latest chapter in your very early career.
Sum up this latest chapter very early in my career. One I'm very excited about. Can't wait to get going. And yeah, it's just sort of rebuild season to try and get some games under my belt and make a name for myself.
Best of luck.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.